Damn, that started quicker than ever, guy.
Yes. Quick draw McGraw. New millennium startage. What's going on, sir?
Um, I'm just here. Happy Tuesday.
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
everybody.
You in that black and white?
You too?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
You in that Nike Sean Bennett?
Sponsor guy. They sent me some shirts today.
Bam, 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 bam.
So, you know, so I said just wear this and see how it goes.
Bam, bam.
I got no cup today. I was about to pour this in my
I was
cup.
just
Not
about to
just
say.
like I was about to pour it in my cup, and I was like, you know what? I'm not pouring it in the cup, man.
I'm just about to say. I never see you with a bottle.
Right? That too.
Just in case they don't know, let them know what you're about. You know what I'm saying? You're about that green bottle life
I just
with the
that's
red
right.
star.
Now they know. I guess.
Just before the show started, my neighbor came up and gave me a drink. He didn't get to make it last week for my birthday, so he came up and brought me an old fashioned in a cup, prepared. So here I am.
Here I am.
Are you familiar with old fashions?
Old fashioned. I know people get old fashioned. This dude at my work, he's a G. He always gets old fashions. What's an old fashioned? Old fashioned's what? Whiskey?
Is it? I think is it bourbon?
Or is it old fashioned? Old fashioned. Classic old fashioned is a classic whiskey cocktail with bitters, simple syrup, and fruit.
Hmm. Usually the OGs. Usually like like them like him.
Mm.
They be drinking old fashions.
Yeah.
Like yo, oh, you're that guy. Yeah. Like
Yeah, it's just simple.
so when you said that your guy is like a G, like sounds like something a G would drink.
Yeah. That's why he drinks it. It's hilarious. He has one every time. I make fun of him. But he's a G, so he's good.
The first time I learned about it was from the mayor of Markham.
You? Who's that?
No, so the mayor of Markham is a buddy of mine. That's his handle on Instagram. It's the mayor of Markham.
Mm.
And back in those days, I used to go to Joey's quite frequently. And him being the mayor of Markham, he's also the mayor of Joey's.
Hmm.
And old fashioned was his drink.
And
that's where I learned. That's where I learned of it. Old fashioned.
And how do you fancy it?
I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Hmm.
I'm enjoying it. It's not something that I would necessarily order, but I'm definitely enjoying it.
True that. Indeed. That's good. You gotta live a little, right?
So they say. Switch it up,
Switch it on.
All right, so that they can't catch you. Never let them know your next move.
Move in silence. Hey, you run your ass.
I was listening to that song today. Bad boy moving silence. I was listening to that song today. That is that's Biggie with Total.
I think so.
Is it? Boy moving silence and violence. Take it from your highness. Yeah. Doom, doom, doom. Can't you see? So when I was listening to it today, I was like, this song is dope. Then I was like, this song is old.
Mm-hmm.
Super old. And I'm like, it doesn't feel that old. And I always get, brought back to like when, say, that song was around.
Yeah.
Knowing what was an old school song to me then. And hearing that song, it doesn't sound like an old school song. It just sounds like a old song, like a song that I've known for a long time, but it doesn't sound old.
Also in 10 Crack Commandments, I guess, too.
Bad boys. Okay, maybe that's actually the lyric.
Changes everything.
That's actually the lyric. Bad
Changes
boys move in
everything.
silence and
Way
violence.
different genre.
Nonetheless,
Nothing wrong with that, yo.
still the same time frame.
Good evening, Faye.
Hey, LL. To Dow. To Cal.
Same same time frame.
Same time frame.
Cal, Tadal, all that. It's the same.
It's funny.
Oh my god.
Me and Che and I were arguing about what would be considered old school on Friday night, because I was telling him that I guess we're almost talking about the same kind of thing in regards to, like, like recent music and recent artists and old school artists. And me and him got into a debate about LL Cool J, and LL, me considering him old school, and Jay's like, nah, he's not old school like that. Like, I like, but he was around when Run DMC started. Like, he was old school. He goes,
Yeah.
But then his thing was, yeah, he started then, but also he was around during the new school. Right. So do you consider him old school? So that was our whole debate. It was like, when do you get considered old school? Is it like when you stop, or is it when you?
What'd you guys come up with?
Nothing. I just went to grab a drink.
Fuck this. Fuck this. I don't want to talk to this fucking DJ.
No conclusion.
I think he knows everything. This guy's a know-it-all DJ.
He goes, how could he be old school when he just made a song with T.I.? Or I was like, okay,
no,
facts.
That's old. No, that's not fact. That's old school, yo. That's old school. What's he about to say? Was it? No conclusion. Yeah, no. He's old school. So who's new school? Who'd you guys present as new school?
We didn't even get into new school.
Nothing. That's it.
You know who's new school? Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes is not new school guy.
Busta Rhymes is new school.
He's a leader of the old school guy. Stupid guy.
Leader of the old school.
Pay attention, man.
But here's a joke, because there'll be some people that are listening to Busta Rhymes right now, some new generation people listening to Busta Rhymes, and then be hit with the hard reality one day when they start Googling and find like 1992 Busta Rhymes. Like, what? Like, they think he's just this artist.
Rushed and attacked.
Because I seen a clip with him today on my Instagram with a girl named Bia. And he's just doing his thing, and I'm like,
Bia. Is that Bia? Or that's somebody else? That's the old school Bia.
To call that even old school, that is crazy.
Of course it is, guy. You know how old you are, guy?
I know, and it hurts so bad.
Like, do you know how old you are, guy? You're talking about songs that were out when you were 22 years old in the club, guy. That's longer than you've been alive. That was, you doubled that up already.
Like this trap and drill. It used to be called crunk, and crunk was a thing that was like, yo, that's like this. The new wave was crunk, and now crunk is like, it's like the jigaboo or the shuffle, or like, this is old.
You're old, guy. You just have to put that in. You got to put that into perspective sometimes.
It hurts. It hurts when you put it into perspective, man.
1992 is not, it's a long time ago, man.
Wow.
You were old then too, guy.
This guy says.
It's a true story, yo.
Tadao, what up with you? IQ Remix, what up with you? Miss Sylvia, tap in.
Miss Sylvia, what up? IQ Remix, what up? Friday was good. Friday was A nice little shindig. I thought. You ever been to that place before?
I have never. I mean, no, I've never been upstairs.
You just ran in for water.
Matter of fact, I probably have never even been in that establishment. I just see it in.
Ran inside to ask, can I use the washroom? Can I
Yeah.
get can I get some water? That's funny. That's
The beach. What's it called? The beach. Toronto Beach Club.
Toronto Beach Club.
Yeah, it was. It was nice. It was a nice 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 event space and nice ambiance and nice affair. It was a good time.
It was a good time. It was well, I guess today's the actual birthday, right? Is that right? So
Okay,
today's
okay.
the actual birthday. So shout out to Dr. Clark. We were out Friday partying for his 50th.
Happy Cake Day, Dr. Clark.
Is that what they call it nowadays? That's what the kids call it nowadays?
Yep. Dr.
Or is that what the
Clark's
vegans call it?
Dr. Clark said,
Hmm.
"Go to any party,
Mhm.
but not a pill party. Go to any party, but not a pill party."
The wise words of Dr. Clark.
The wise
Good.
words of Dr. Clark.
Friday was a good time. Friday we got to dance. That was enjoyable. It was good for him. Good for him. I partied with him Saturday too, yo.
Oh, how was that?
2 days
How
of the
was
Clark.
that?
2 days of the Clark boys is tough, man.
I can imagine. You got to be built for something special to do something like
And
that.
I came out on the okay side of it all, but 2 days of the Clark boys is tough, yo. And then it was Crave. So Crave was the second day. So basically, it was 2 nights of just drink and eat.
Where did Crave take place?
Jane Black Creek Pioneer Center or something like that. There's a weird entrance. It's weird. It was weird how it is. I didn't like the setup going in, but anyways,
Was it where like Pioneer Village is?
no, not right by Pioneerville. I guess there's a Black Creek Center. It's across. It's on Jane and Steeles, I guess. Jane and
York
Steeles.
University area, close.
Ish, yeah. Ish. You know where the UPS thing is there? There's a thing right across the street from that. Anyways.
Oh, on the York Region side.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. There's something over there. I guess there's a space over there or something that's done over there. But yeah, on Saturday, that was part 2 of Dr. Clark birthday adventures. So that was a neat little time. Do people still rush the door at Crave? I don't see people rushing the door at Crave. I don't know. Do people rush the door there?
Is it because of the demographic? Are they? Is it a more mature clientele?
It's pretty. I mean, it's a mature client.
Is it a shishi poo poo clientele?
Nah.
No, just mature.
Yeah.
And mature as in age, not really.
Yeah.
Not really attitude, but just age.
A little bit of that. Yeah. Just a good vibe party, you know.
Like my knees and my back and my knees and my back hurt too much for me to be trying to rush the door type of thing.
Like they did the whatchamacallit. They did your dance. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people did your dance.
My dance.
Old people over there did the dance.
Yikes. The man said old people them. Foxy
Over
G,
there.
what up with you?
Foxy's in the break room. What up, Foxy? But it was not. I saw Julie. I saw Miss Julie Black.
Okay. How'd that go?
Shit. It's funny. I got to walk. I walked up and said hello to Julie. Julie Black. It was cool because she was a couple booths over, and but I saw her early out. Went up, had a quick chat. Thanked her for coming on the show.
Mm.
It was on the way. It was funny. Somebody's like, "You talked to Julie Black?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Can you bring me over there?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know her like that, guy." I was like, I was like, "Do you remember?" She's like, and I was wondering if she would remember me when I came up. I ain't taking you over there. Get out of here. Shoot your own shot, then. Go do what you got to do. I don't
No,
do that shit.
my a girlfriend of mine said that she saw you there. She was with Julie Black. She said, I saw your friend. I said, my friend.
Hmm.
He goes, yeah, the guy you do the show with,
Hmm.
T-Dot.
Hmm.
I go, yeah, he was at Crave. He goes, yeah, I saw him there, and he looks different. He looks different. I go, why? He goes, because he looks like more slim. He goes, did he lose weight? I go, no, didn't lose any weight. Because I guess the camera adds like 20 pounds in.
30. Whatever, because I was raining, so I had my shirt off in the rain, stuff like that. I was in my wife beater in the rain. I don't know.
Oh.
That might have been why I didn't have a shirt on.
Oh.
He looks shorter in person. Shut up.
It did rain. So how did the rain treat you guys out there?
I mean, I was good. I did some dancing in the rain. A lot of people went under this and under that and went hiding. Some people had umbrellas. Carlos had his rain. He was ready with the rain gear.
Like he's at a Bills game.
He's ready. He's ready, guy. But no, I just carried. It started raining, and it was just like there was nowhere to go. Really, I mean, I could have went and hid somewhere, but I just took off my shirt and danced in the rain. It was great.
IQ Remix says you're break room famous.
Mm-mm.
Tadao says
You missed it, IQ Remix. It was because I know Fitz, right? It was somebody was like that guy that you do the show with.
me.
That skinny guy you do the show with.
Tadao says he looks shorter in person.
No rain where you were. Where were you? Where were you, Fave?
Where was Fave? Foxy G says, I got to celebrate with Hans on Sunday.
Nice.
Where was he at? Soccer? He was at soccer. Hans was at soccer. For those who don't know, Foxy G, he has a lot of children, and a lot of them play soccer. I'm only joking. She doesn't have a lot of children. But every time we're on the show, her child is having a birthday, so it almost seems like she has a lot of kids. But I just asked her if Hans was at soccer because Foxy G has a soccer star that she's always at soccer with. So she says it was at Sabo Beach. What was going on at Sabo Beach? Sabo Beach. Where is Sabo Beach? You been? I can't hear you, brother.
Funny, I've never been.
You know what, man? You're the famous guy.
No way.
You're the famous guy.
I know famous people, man. That's all. I'm not famous. I know famous people.
Denise Jojo says her sis lives at the remix party.
That's funny. Jeez. Wild pizza guy. Man, I'm usually good with faces, but somebody came up to me and they're like, do you remember me? I'm like, no, I don't remember you. And I couldn't even put a school to it. I couldn't put a time frame to it. Don't try the pizza stuff with me, man. I don't even like people, so fuck.
Well, yeah, toxic, man. Yeah, you're a people lover, bro.
No, I don't like people.
You don't go on like you.
No, I like my. You've said it properly. I like my people. I don't like people.
Okay.
Big difference, man.
Don't say that loud on the internet, bro.
No, I'll say it as loud as I want, man. Fuck that. Remember last week I was talking about being authentic and shit like that. About people.
Empire. Where is Empire?
Isn't that a TV show?
Once was, but then it jumped the shark.
Priscilla in
Watch it now.
Do it, time for it.
Do it,
I don't do that, man. That's part of the contract as well. I don't do it. It's not morning.
I don't even remember how it goes.
You can do
Good
it.
morning. Oh,
Guy. Some shit like that.
oh man, what was this? It was like creps. Six Boss, what up with you?
Big up, Priscilla. Oh, lordy. Lordy. Yeah. What was I saying about last week? Whatever. Oh, boy. Last week. Last week was an alright show. Did you watch it back? Were you able to watch it back? Not too
Yeah,
much?
I watched I watched it bit by bit. But yeah, it was
Anything jump out on the watch back? Except Tadao. Tadao was a good watch back. You gotta post that.
To that with all the quotables. what did he say? He goes,
I don't want to fucking be here anyway.
I didn't know I didn't know we passed 17. He goes, I didn't think you guys would pass 17 either.
Oh boy.
That's my buddy.
That's your pal.
It's my buddy.
Tadao does need his own show. That's true. That's for Sheezy.
Yeah. Tadao said he signed down for only 10 episodes.
10 minutes or 10 episodes? Ding, ding. Not 100.
Not 100.
That's all right. He didn't come to the first bunch anyways, you jerk.
Well, everybody, thank you. Thank you. I mean, 100 wouldn't exist without y'all, so peace. Merci beaucoup. Danke schön, Canada. You don't know that one.
It was Canada Day. Did you do anything for Canada Day?
Canada Day. Canada Day
was Saturday.
Canada Day was Saturday. I cut hair on Canada Day.
Did you do any flags?
I didn't.
No flags, guy.
Not this year. No.
What kind of anti-Canada thing is this?
I don't know, man. It's these people are protesting right now. They're not as Canadian as they once were.
It's nice they don't say please and thank you as much anymore.
No, not as much as they once used to.
People are jerks,
It's the internet, man.
You think?
Yeah, man. It's the internet. The internet is taking away the Canadianness out of us.
You know. It's funny. Hang on. Was it Whoopi? Was it Whoopi? Let me try this.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Which Whoopi? 2023 Whoopi or 1993 Whoopi?
Like June Whoopi, guy. I think like June 2023 Whoopi. Hang on.
Whoopi Do or Whoopi Cushion?
You're so stupid. Yes, Whoopi Goldberg. If you're talking about how mean people are, says that American Idol was the beginning of the downfall of society. Wow. Once we gave people the ability to judge other people, I think we ran amok. So she said it was all downhill from American Idol. Yeah. When you think about it, it kind of. So I mean, when did American Idol come out? Shit, I can't show people.
I mean, she gives us a benchmark. So now I'd have to just go through my memory banks and revisit my relationships.
With everybody, people. What time do you guys think American Idol? When was the first episode of American Idol?
I'd have to see when people start being jerks to me and if it correlates with the beginning of American Idol.
Damn.
What up?
How long do you think American Idol's been out? American
Idol has been about for not as long as Gin and Juice. So I say William Hung is 1997.
Asian guy saying William Hung. Ruben.
She bangs.
June 2002.
2002.
So about 20 years, right?
Ruben studied Clay Aiken. Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, because Canadians weren't judges before.
Good question. See, this is the question.
Fantasia. Philip Phillips. You guys don't know about Philip Phillips. Philip Phillips was the gangster, one of the best champs ever. Somebody take Philip Phillips on. Anyway,
Philip
sorry.
Phillips?
Did the internet make people be less Canadian? That's what he said. That's what you said, guy. Right, Priscilla? Philip Phillips, when on his first audition, I was like, he's winning, guaranteed 100%. And then there was some guy, Chris something did. Kanye West. 808s and no, it was off of 808s and he did Heartless, but what he didn't do it as a rap album. He was like a guitar type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Best single, one of the best single performances ever was that guy, Chris something doing Heartless. That was sick.
You come with the absolutes, bro.
So
you come with the absolutes.
But I'm very specific, man. So when I get that far with something, then that like pull it up. You find it.
Chris Phillips.
Have a good evening, Foxy.
All right, Foxy.
Getting
One
back to
time.
work.
Take your time. Chris Phillips.
So American Idol. I'm gonna do Chris Allen. Allen won. He was Chris Allen. He was gonna lose. He was like everybody was kind of booing him, and then he did the Heartless, and then that was it. Huh? Almost. I'm gonna send it to you because I never get sound. Hang on.
Okay, don't worry. I got Chris Heartless.
Chris Allen Heartless, 2009. But hang on, is this the right one? Let me make sure it's the right one. Yeah.
I got one here.
Is this the one? How long is it?
2 minutes and 40 seconds.
No, do the 1 minute and 52 maybe, or maybe it could be the same one. There's a 1 minute and 52 second one there too. That one's it for sure. The 1 minute and 52 second one. Hang on. Same thing.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Doom, doom, doom.
Hang on. Yeah, do it.
1 minute. The one that I got.
Whichever. But so think about it. He was almost out, and he's a rocker dude. Can't hear it.
I didn't start it. Here we go.
An adventure. Everywhere I go, people ask me the same thing.
Can you take a picture with my dog? Okay. So, was this a difficult choice for you?
No, it actually, it just kind of came to me, this song did.
And which one is it?
I'm singing Heartless by Kanye West.
So pretty easy, pretty seamless.
No, it was, it's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is it. Last shot right before the finale. Yeah. Why don't you get set? Good luck to you, Chris. Hey, just to remind you, all of the songs that you'll hear tonight are available on iTunes. You can, of course, go to the American Idol page on iTunes to download.
iTunes was the end of people being
so,
Canadian.
Chris has been very quiet and humble during this competition. Has he earned a spot in the finale?
They're even
You
like
make
nice
the
talking to
decision.
him, like,
His last
he
song
might not
before
make
next
it.
week, if he makes it, with Heartless, ladies and gentlemen, from Arkansas, Chris Allen.
In the night, I hear him talk. This coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so heartless. How could you be so heartless? Oh, how could you be so? How could you be so cold as a winter wind when it breeze, yo? Just remember that you're talking to me, though. You need to watch the way you're talking to me, you know. I mean, after all the things that we've been through, I mean, after all the things we got into, and yo, I know some things that you ain't told me, and yo, I did some things without to owe me. In the night, I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman. So you run and tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months and you gon' see you never find nobody better than me. Cause in the night I hear him talk, the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far, 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 he lost his soul to a woman so heartless.
Guitars in the chat. Guitars in the chat.
Oh, how could you be so heartless?
That one in American Idol, that performance right there.
Bomb. Bomb. Were those the actual lyrics from the song?
Yeah.
Even the second verse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
That's when I started. That's when I started learning more about like, okay, you can do this with music. I'm not a music-y guy. You know what I mean? I was like, how the fuck is this guy doing? How's this guy doing Heartless? I gotta listen to music, but I'm not like a. You know, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're not music-y.
Not music-y. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I was like, oh my god, this guy's doing Kanye West, and then to hear that was crazy. And those are exact lyrics in order, all that good stuff. You know,
Okay.
proper. Nothing spun around too much.
The second verse, I didn't like. I guess I didn't know enough about the song to know that those were the actual lyrics. I'm like, is this guy making this part up?
No, okay, it was Liddy.
Okay, pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty dope. On a scale of 1 to 10, everybody, where do you judge that? Do you judge that? Because we're judging now, right? We're judging. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being sucky, 10 being absolutely the best thing. Where do we judge? Ooh, 6 boss said 4. I'll give
4.
I'll give it a. I'll give it an 8.
You guys gotta go back and listen to Heartless first and realize what he did with the song.
Everybody knows Heartless. Come on.
No, everybody don't know Heartless.
Everybody knows Heartless. How could you be so? The part I know, 6.5. So we got a 4. We got a 5. We got 6.5.
I mean, he's no Philip Phillips, Priscilla, that's for sure. He's no Philip Phillips.
Compared to the other winners, he sucks, she says, with an X.
I mean, he sucked up right up until that, so good for him.
How could you be so Dr. Evil?
Okay,
I like
10
that.
5. We haven't started the show yet.
That's a song, right? That's the lyric right there, right?
Yeah.
All right.
True story.
Well,
all right,
everybody. Thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room, episode 101 down. Oh, look at this. Black and white. It wasn't black and white for nothing.
What is that? What is this?
Episode 101, just like the Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians, black and white spotted. There we go. Well, thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room. Like Tita Hotshot usually says, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you decide to be here with us. We'll be right back.
We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
Yes, sir. It's not 11:11 yet. Not quite yet, baby. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, take your time.
Try it. Woo! Getting old, man. Huh. No, Priscilla, we're still here, man. We still here. 101 episodes. Lordy. It's hot, yo. Do you know that yesterday was the hottest day ever in the entire world? Did you know that?
Where?
In the world. Since they started counting degrees in Celsius.
Hold on. So yesterday was the hottest day.
So you'll see some Fahrenheit.
In South Africa? In the entire world?
No, they do an average.
All
the global, they do an average of everything. Say this was the temperature.
So they take all the temperatures from all over the world, and they spit into ChatGPT, and they say, ChatGPT, give me an average temperature reading of the entire world. Okay.
Do you want to guess how? Here's a good one. Then, do you want to guess what the temperature that set the record for the hottest day in the world? Now that you know that it's the average of all the temperatures in the world,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think the temperature was? Oh, we'll show you weird six boss. Don't worry.
No, we'll
We got
start
an
with
hour and a
let's
little
start
bit.
with Six Boss. Six Boss, what was the temperature yesterday? What was the average temperature that made it the hottest day in the world? What was it?
Six boss says that shit ain't mathing, yo.
Denise, Tadao, IQ.
The average world temperature yesterday was the hottest it had ever been.
What it was? Okay, Six Boss says 37 degrees Celsius. Then he says
You can pick. I got both. I got both,
Fahrenheit?
babe. I got both. I got Celsius and Fahrenheit here. From the internet.
Tadao says 28. Oh.
28.
Then he says 98 F.
98. Not 98. You guys, this is gonna blow you because you guys gotta think. Average temperature. So
Okay.
The Arctic is still the Arctic is there.
Why you just
Because I mean it was they needed
I was gonna come with like a 13.
You 13?
I was coming with a 13. Miss Sylvia says 62.62 F.
Miss Sylvia knows Chat GPT, yo.
Miss Sylvia's teeth.
She said, fuck this. Is there a prize? She's like, fuck it. There's a fucking prize on this. I can send me the prize, damn it. I want the prize. So, yes, actually, yesterday,
62.62.
the average temperature was 62.62 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 17.01 degrees Celsius. Was the hottest day in the world, which was slightly warmer than the previous record set in August of 2016, which was 16.92 degrees or 62.46 Fahrenheit.
62.46 was previous. Okay.
Yeah, so it was close in Fahrenheit, a little bit. You know how it works. Hottest day ever.
My cousin was here from Milwaukee on the weekend, and he was telling me that he went to Alaska in May for a cruise. And he said it was hot.
Hot like what, though?
And I said, what are you talking about, B?
Hot like what?
Hot like he didn't need a jacket, like hot like it was in a t-shirt.
In Alaska?
In
Yesterday?
Alaska.
Like last week? A little while ago?
May.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? That's all right.
You know, I guess
I'm
like an American, those Americans back in the days are like, oh, you're from Toronto, you got igloos. So I'm like just ignorant to the happenings of Alaska and its weather.
That's true. Your timeline doesn't give very much flexibility with that stuff.
The coldest, most subtlest diss come from this man right here.
No, I'm just saying it's eclectic. What do you call it? Eclectic? Is that the word people use to make it sound nice?
The most polite disses you ever hear.
Eclectic.
Your timeline does not allow for much flexibility.
No fucking. There's no meat. No fucking.
Oh my god. This is my buddy.
Whoa. Yeah.
The only time I don't like Google Maps is when it starts giving me coordinates instead of actual addresses. You need to go to 1,000, 1 million, whatever, 0.6 N. Just let me know if I'm by Gerard or not, please. Thank you.
Oh, this is good. I'm getting a live update. I'm missing soccer tonight because it's Tuesday. Every now and then there's games on Tuesday. It's 3-2. We just went up one. This is great.
Your junior got soccer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Live updates. Yeah, she has soccer. Oh, I thought it was going to get canceled with that rain, but so it goes.
Yeah, but speaking of that rain, when you went to Crave, I was at the shop and it was hazy in the morning, and we were talking about in the shop we were talking about the forest fires and whatnot.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, like, during our conversation, he says TFC sucks. During our conversation, all of a sudden it started to rain. And then not only did it start to rain, it started to hail and it started to beat down. And I said to them, well, if the forest fires ain't done now, if the forest fires ain't done now, we know it's fake.
I can't believe I saw smoke as my forecast the other day.
How about that? Smoke forecast?
25 degrees smoke is what it said on my weather app, guy. Not 25 degrees and partly cloudy or overcast. 25 degrees with smoke.
Smoke forecast, bro? I can't understand it, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
It's the climate, hottest day in the world. Hottest day ever. We just had it. Fire.
Danny G says the fires to these extents seem a little fishy. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is if the rain and the hail didn't beat these fires to a pulp, I don't know what to tell you.
But that's like, did it rain? Where's it firing? Did it rain there?
Well, I'm assuming it rained there. I'm assuming rain travels. just like how smoke travels.
Oh, there you go. Confirmed it did. So yeah, we should be easing up on the fires.
That's all I said, man. That's all I said. Is if the rain ain't beat up this fire by now, something fishy going on.
Smoke.
And speaking of fires, France is on fire.
God, that looks crazy.
France is on fire. Does anybody out there know about France and its goings on? Fitz said to me yesterday, he goes, Dad, why are they like protesting like that in France? I go, because France, they protest. I go, France, they protest. I'm like, don't even try to raise the gas price too high. They'll burn that mother down. Us, they raise the gas price on us, and we're like, in France, like, no.
France has a lot of non-white people.
Danny G says France has a lot of non-white people.
What happened in France? In France, what? A kid got shot.
So, a 17-year-old kid, I think his name is Danae. He got shot, and the people are protesting. I guess initial reports were that he was driving reckless. He was driving in the bus lane, and he attempted to drive over two cops, and they shot him. So the report said. But then it came out that he didn't really try to drive over two cops. And as I'm thinking about it, it reminded me eerily of a story that happened in Markham when I was young. There was a kid named, this is back in 96, a kid by the name of Faraz Suleiman. And he got shot and killed by two cops, and they said that he was driving towards them. But the thing with his story is that he was kind of like, he was on one, like he was like doing some things, and his mom kind of like arranged with the police to set him up so like they can finally like bring him down peacefully and put an end to what he was doing.
Mm.
And they then they're killing him, shooting and killing him, and then that left the mom with that like that knowledge of like I set this up.
She did it. Right.
That was a tough one back then. But they're saying, but the cops, the report was he was driving at them, so they had to shoot. And it reminded me of this thing because in this one here they said he was driving at them, so they had to shoot. But the difference between now and then is now we have cameras, whereas back then we didn't have no cameras, so we don't know what's truth from not truth. You know?
Yeah, we never know.
Mm-hmm.
Never know.
And now France is on fire. It reminds me of, as I was saying, that that movie that I praised so much on Netflix called Athena, where it was kind of similar, where a cop killed a youth, and it led into a whole upheaval and riot because the people were like, the cops unjustly killed this kid, and the whole story was just about a whole entire riot against the police and against the system. So when I was like listening to this story that we spoke about, it just reminded me of that movie. I'm like, wow, this is so like eerily reminiscent of that exact same situation.
So they brought in Mbappe, yo. They're like, Mbappe, come do the thing on the TV, man. Come down.
Mbappe couldn't even settle things down.
Jeez.
Tranquilo, everybody tranquilo.
Shit, that's terrible to laugh. Some of this stuff that's crazy, it's terrible to laugh at, man. Like there's still submarine fucking memes coming so hard, man. It's crazy shit. You shouldn't be laughing at that shit. There's funny shit out there.
I have this client. He's a millionaire, multi, right? Big like owner of big company and whatnot. And we got to talking about the submarine, and he's like, yeah, people are saying that it's insensitive. And I only say like his financial status because he's kind of in those type of brackets, right? He's like people are complaining that people are being insensitive, but really, he's like, really and truly, like you got to look at the sensibilities of what's happening here. Like, why didn't people have enough sense? Like, why didn't these guys not have enough sense to know that none of this made any sense? That's why people are making like. That's why people are dropping these memes.
I mean, I know.
Right?
And I laugh every time.
And I look and I go, yeah, I guess you get it. So no submarine for you. He goes, no, fuck no. What do we got here? The next thing that may cause drama locally is the BC port strikes. If the days continue on into the week or longer, we may see supply chain and inflationary increase again. Supply chain again? Don't tell me supply chain again.
Make a time machine, guy. Who wants to make it? Let's go. Who wants to just quit their jobs and make a time machine?
You have to raise prices for haircuts because of supply chain. Denise, you
can't raise the price.
Denise, you raising prices for the supply chain too?
We can't write. You guys can't do it anymore. Sorry.
We have to, bro. If bread is $6,
no.
If bread going up to $6, the ratio between bread and haircut price got to raise at the same type of ratio. Exactly, right? I'm gonna have to.
Nah. Yeah, that's right, Danny G. You tell him, man. That's right. That's what I was like, nah, man. You're charging me by the hour, guy. You know, I can't get up to like I'm not gonna end up paying $75 or like I paid like $50 with tip for a haircut, man. Like for a nice crispy and a nice thing like that. Yeah,
Haircuts are not
actually.
recognized.
Screw you guys, man. I'm gonna go to Kmart and get my haircut, guy. I'm gonna use a flowbee.
Do it. That's what we love. We love when y'all use the flowbees and then call us and say, hey, you know, I tried cutting my hair myself.
I use my flowbee.
Do you think you can fix this?
You guys don't know about the flowbee. The kids know about. So see, is flowbee old school? Flowbee's old school, right?
They don't know about flowbee.
Who knows about?
They never watched that channel.
No. Okay, well, you know, that's the MSRP.
Manufacturer suggested retail price.
That's the MSRP for the body. That's fine.
That's what you suggest.
Yes. Yes.
It ain't what I'm finna pay.
I'll get you some referrals at that price. There you go. Thank you, babe. MSRP. That's funny. Funny joke for that too, but you know. Oh, Lord.
I used to think that the flowbee was a good idea.
You used to think that?
Only because back when that thing was out, I was never cutting people with straight hair. It's like, maybe this is how I can cut straight hair.
This is how I get into the market.
This is how I get into the market. I'm
gonna get me a flowbee.
Yeah, I give somebody a nice crispy fade, and then I'm like, the next guy, I got a flowbee. Flowbee. Yo, let me see a flowbee, yo, because these people don't know what a flowbee are, bro. I don't even know how to spell it. Is it like Phoebe from like
FLOBEE, flowbee.
FLO? Say again.
I'm gonna go with FLOBEE.
Me and you. Okay, yeah.
But by the time, but by the time you hit the B, the internet should give it to you.
Because I was going with a PH, but okay, that's good. Let's see here.
Flowbee system. Oh yeah.
Wow. Holy moly. What was I watching when this commercial came on? What could it have been? Let's see here.
Do you hate yourself and your family, but hate haircuts? The flowbee precision haircutting system.
Precision.
Get that freshly sucked hair you've always dreamed of without leaving the house. You can suck your whole family, Mom, and watch Uncle Steve suck himself. Looking good, Steve. Trying to look fly as fuck, but not get fucked? Flowbee. So easy to use, even the mentally challenged can do it. Yeah, you the man, Rudy. Yeah, so I fucked this bitch so hard her ears are still ringing.
Oh my god. Okay, this is not a real commercial, apparently.
All right, hair's on point. Now I'm gonna go lay some fight. Here's what happened the other night. I'm in the club and immediately see this broad giving me the eyes, right? She flicks her hair back, right? And I figure, no big deal, huh? So I flick my hair back like this. Wicked smart move, I know. She grabs my Johnson, I grab hers, and we headed to the bathroom. And that's that. The Flowbee Precision Home Hair Cutting System. We suck, so you don't have to.
Oh my gosh. Yo, who gave these people internet?
See this shit that comes up on your timeline, guys. Either that's what you typed in, that was the first one up. Yeah, let me click this one. Remember, I told you, man, you got to check your shit before you share it.
Oh my gosh. We suck, so you don't have to.
Watch Uncle Stevie suck himself. I think you missed that one. You missed that one over there laughing.
Oh my gosh. Yo, man, oh man. You know what's good is that right right now, for instance, our kids have access to some of our credit cards on some of their apps, right? I could imagine if we had access to our parents' credit cards back then. Some of the stupidness that would be coming in the mail. Oh, Shamwow. Shamwow was legit. That guy was a superstar. Wasn't his name Vince? Yeah, if you know the guy's name, you know he's a star. Like he did. If you know the guy's name, you know he did his commercial good. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Thank you for that flowbee commercial, T. Hot Shot. See, to that called WWF, the World Wildlife Federation, or he called to talk to Iron Sheik. He wanted to talk to Macho Man. Oh yeah. What's your name? Is Paul? Hey, Paul. Yeah. The Hulk's man. Yo, you know how hype I would be if I got on the phone with Hulkster, bro?
That'd be crazy, yo.
Come on, you couldn't talk to me at school tomorrow.
Yo, did you see the sports chat? You gotta look in the sports chat. I sent a video of the Hulk doing like when he was in Japan doing the moves, guys. So just showing how agile the Hulkster was.
Let's see this.
He's doing like fucking flying kicks and shit, yo.
Oh yeah.
That's how he became the Hulkster guy.
So this is pre WWF.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
You got it?
No, you do.
Let's see.
Lyndon, big up. While he's looking for this, everybody, big up. Thank you for being here. We're at episode 101. Last week on episode 100, we set a goal of 1,000. It's a lot of episodes. Well, let's go for 102. Let's just focus on 102. Did you find it?
I got Hulk Hogan wrestling in Japan. Awesome. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Right?
I hope it's the same guy doing the voiceover because the last guy did a good job.
We don't want your voiceover here, man. Okay, what do we got?
You could suck yourself.
You didn't even what color trunks is he wearing?
Yellow. Is it right?
Maybe.
Let's see, Hulk.
It's called
Whether you want to bet a hit in the first or a homer in the ninth, every at bat is a chance to win big on FanDuel.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Yeah. I think this is it.
組み合っていったバックの取り合いからこの辺がうまいぞ違いありませんねすごいですねもう何も関係なくねお互いを取ったバックを取って下目にバックを
I
取
think
り
this is the exact same one, but look at the agility of the Hulkster.
Lyndon, send the link. Send the link, my brother. Send the link in the chat.
Oh, here we go. Look at Hulkster with the kick.
Oh,
The ghetto blaster. Look, this is when he was missing the kick, and the kick wouldn't knock people out or anything like that, guy. Oh, look at that. Dude.
oh.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, yes, it's this one right here. Watch it. This is no, not this one. I think it was another one, but that was a good. That was the gist of it.
Lyndon, stop with the what do you call them?
Sob story. Stop with the sob story and send the link.
It is send the link, brother.
We don't need no preface.
Yeah, stop prefacing. Exactly. That's exactly it. Stop
All
prefacing
right, man.
and
Don't
send
worry.
the link.
Lyndon's gonna be liking this.
Finding myself, Lyndon wrestling.
L.A. Mokley. 1990s. Google. See what happens.
Boy, yeah, preface. No preface, boy, yeah, boy. Yo, just send the link.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. It's like a match, yo. Like a match.
Versus the Hitman.
Oh, like
you killed the Hitman, bro?
Ugh.
Okay, let's see what we got here. L.A. Mulker versus so L.A. Mulker was your wrestling name, bro? Gee, this guy's big time. LA.
Lyndon's just like, nah, it's just some local dude.
He's not a 90s guy. I think this is like 2022. Let's see here. Versus the Hitman.
Like January is the New Year's resolution.
If this is actually Bret Hart.
It's gonna be Jimmy Hart, guy.
This is Bret Hart.
Oh, this is great.
Hitman for Hire. Mike Fortune versus L.A. Mulker. Oh my yo. Okay, first of all, to get this going, I need to see some action in the chat right now. Whatever it is, whether it be fires, whether it be L's, whatever the case may be, we need to see some action in the chat to get we need to get some action in the chat to get this going. Mr. Mulcair versus yo. Yo, I'm super excited right now. I can't believe it. I'm playing this for no reason. I'm not playing this for no reason. This has
to find out.
Exclusive.
All right, let's pull it up, man.
Okay, all right, fine, man.
Let's go, man. They're ready for it.
Nobody wants to jot. Yeah,
there we go. We got a countdown. Look at that. IQ remix.
One. All right. We got a countdown. Here we go. Here we go. What? Here we go.
Recordings just got
commercial and everything. My
Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard.
Guys, a minute-long commercial for this.
Local recordings are now.
Oh my goodness! He's gonna kill him, guy. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, don't give me the jumping jack. How you doing with the jumping jack? Oh, chop to the throat. Mulcair's a villain.
The heel. He's a heel.
Oh, the drag down. Oh no. Got him in the rear naked choke.
We gotta get an eye poke somewhere, guy. Lyndon, if you drop an eye poke, that's over. Oh, this is amazing.
Okay, he's not ready for that. He's not ready for it.
Gotta work him down, guys. Why?
Come on now. What are you talking about?
You gotta hook the leg.
Quicker, exactly.
You gotta hook the leg, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yo, that was excessive.
He's gonna get 10. This is amazing.
Oh, he didn't get out of the way? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey.
No weight class. Oh. 3.
Hey.
1, 2. Oh, can't hold him down. Oh. John 3:16. No, he didn't. Oh. Not the Boston Crab. No. The suckling pig. Oh, what is this one? If I hit him in the nuts, Lyndon. Hit him in the nuts, get him in the nuts, man. Oh, wow. Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Ooh. Yes, go underneath. Grab the chair.
It's a good move right there. You gotta take the time. You gotta use your time.
Put on the mask, brother. Put on the mask.
Go under and come out with the mask on. You know?
Put on the mask, bro. You're out too long, Lyndon. Get in.
Yeah. Be careful, man.
Get in. Okay, yes.
Yeah, you gotta come back out. Yeah. Yes. That's the move, guy. That's a gangster move. You gotta break the count.
Lyndon said, "Woo."
Gotta break the count, man.
Oh, in the nuts, Lyndon. There you go.
There we go. Got the brass knuckles in his pocket. Got the brass knuckles.
Wedgie.
Whoa.
Is the ceiling high enough to climb the ropes?
This was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I'm looking for
That was some good stuff.
Sick.
Big up, yo.
Sick.
That is amazing. That was good.
Sick. Wow. Lyndon, what are you talking about, bro?
Back outside.
Lyndon, that was heavy. Good job, man.
When was that? It said 2015. Somebody says, is that right?
It was last Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
2015.
That's crazy.
Claps for Mulcair. Fires in the chat for Mulcair. He's got to be a wrestling emote somewhere.
He's a dancer and a wrestler. There's a dancing emote, that's for sure. Yeah, and the strong guy.
The dancer as well. Fire in the chat for Lyndon Mulcair.
And the Royal Rumble that night, eh? Damn. That's just cray. That shit cray.
That shit crazy.
That's just great. How do I? My screens are all fucked up. I was watching that full screen.
That was fire.
That was wicked. That was awesome. Oh man.
That was fire. Lyndon, thanks for sharing that with us, man. I mean, you didn't even have to share it. You didn't even have to let us know it existed. And once you let us know it existed, you didn't even have to share the link, and you did. Sick. That was sick.
Yeah, from you do the move, guy. From you do the take your 8 count, hop back in, and then come back out again. That's
But my personal opinion, they should have never. The contract should have stated that if the guy that Lyndon was facing was going to win the fight, he had to back off his Ganzi too. It couldn't just be one man without the Ganzi, and the guy that has the Ganzi on has to lose, bro.
No, that looks about right. Right? It's still a production.
Yeah, but the winner can't have his shirt on, like oh, I don't want to be here, but okay, I'll just do it. No, he has to back off his Ganzi too.
In the world of wrestling, that seemed to play right, but that was wicked. That's why it was wicked. That was perfect. DJ Pauly Lopez, Royal Rumble. Pauly Lopez, big up. Thank you for stopping by.
DJ Pauly Lopez, what up with you?
Oh man, holy jeez.
Now I want to know how Lyndon even got involved in something like that. Send Lyndon the link so he can just jump in the chat and give us the insight.
Almost spilled beer. Hang on, Lyndon. Here comes it. Let's see what you got, Lyndon.
Send Lyndon the link so he can come on. That deserves a full on like.
That deserves an actual.
There's more matches to come. He says, I'm working on another match. I was the heel. I promised.
Yo, click the link. Click the link, man.
Lyndon, come in.
Click the link, yo.
Come in. We need answers. We need answers, my brother.
Whatever. Do it on your phone. Do it whatever. Do it wherever. Just come on and do it audio. Come on. No, don't do it audio. That's no. Come do it with your shirt off, guy. Your uniform, your wrestling uniform, guy.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, that was awesome.
That is dope because there's such a big industry, and then send the link again.
One more time.
Such a big industry, and I never knew that it was so huge, but
yeah, there was something in Hamilton. So whatever that other wrestling, I forget what that other wrestling's called right now. There's a new wrestling federation or league, but then they have like local Hamilton stuff out here that I'm like just aware of, or never been, but so it go. So it's crazy how I don't know. I guess just like back in the day, it was regional stuff like that, right? Now your little wrestling thing here, your wrestling thing here, and this guy ran the East and this guy ran the West, and then Vince McMahon took it and made it all for everybody. Everybody. All right. This is wonderful.
Fantastic.
We're not even going to pretend. He's settling in the back. He's getting his perspective right. He looks good. We sent the link out. We don't do this very often live on this fine show, but this is just perfect. So we are going to bring on everybody. LA_Mulcare. We're going to talk about this a little bit about this wrestling that we were just talking about right here. So looky.
How's it going?
Sir.
Good evening, sir. Thank you for
Good
making
evening.
the
Good
space.
evening. Good evening. How's it going?
Oh, good, man. Oh, good. So first, before we get started, how is your back?
I thought twice to send you that link, and I was like, I'm gonna send it. A lot of people don't know that, but that was just something I did. I always wanted to do. because I grew up being a wrestling fan. So I don't really follow as much, but it was I believe I did that like 4 or 5 years ago, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
Uh,
that's super awesome. I'm super glad that you shared that link with us. One thing I definitely always speak to people about is sharing the things that they do. You know what I mean? If you're doing something, let people know you do it. Because if you're not letting people know you do it, then why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? That's personally how I feel.
Yeah.
So when you're saying you second guessed on sharing it,
That was like a bucket list kind of thing. A buddy of mine that used to do it all the time. He's semi-retired. I actually was working with him, and he was doing it as fun. And one day he asked me, we should do a match. So I trained with him. I went to his house. I trained with him. I trained with actually some of his buddies and stuff. And then eventually, actually that night, that match actually took place in Kitchener.
okay.
And I actually met, believe it or not, The Rock, his grandfather, or his uncle. Actually, I met that night.
Yeah,
and he actually offered to train me. So
that's a serious.
he gave me his
lineage right
number and
there.
everything, and said, "Oh, if you ever want to train, just give me a shout." So it was just it was a fun experience because you get to meet all kind of different people, and just to see, learn all the secrets and all that stuff. And believe it or not, it's a fun thing to do, but you also got to be careful too when you train, because if you don't do the right moves at the right time, you could seriously injure yourself. But that was just like I said, that was like a bucket list kind of thing. I actually am planning to do another one.
Mhm.
So I'll let everybody know when that happens. I'm just kind of working on it right now, but yeah, it's that was kind of like getting my feet wet. That was like my beginners. That was like the minor league kind of thing. Now next time it'll be like the majors. So
No, that was
I'll pull
super
a
dope,
few
bro.
tricks out of the sleeve to show everybody. I'll even a lot of people, when they found that out, even the guys at work, like, oh my gosh, I gotta, next time you do it, you gotta let me know, and I'll come to the show and stuff. And so.
No,
Okay, so you said you've been a fan of wrestling. So who are your favorite wrestlers? Who
Say
are your
again, sorry?
guys? You said you're a fan of wrestling. Grew up a fan of wrestling. So who are your guys? Who are your favorite wrestlers?
Who is my favorite?
We'll say top three, top five if you got it. But we'll say top three to be nice, because we know we just got you on here.
Because this goes way back. I was like as you guys used to do, Macho Man. No, Macho Man was my guy.
Yeah.
Just his whole presentation, his outfits, everything. He was just, it was just, everything was just so. It's just his presentation. He was always drawn to the crowd. I'm more like the old school guys. I liked the Heart Hitman. I liked British Bulldog. Like even now, like some of the new guys, like even like Seth Rollins and stuff. I guess all the kind of high tech kind of like guys with that, pull all the fancy moves and stuff. So those are like, so I would say like my number one was Macho Man. And then I would say, like I said, Hitman. I like Shawn Michaels. And then I would say, like, now Seth Rollins. And believe it or not, some people don't like him, but, and he's a YouTuber. But Logan Paul, he's really talented, man. That guy's like a killer. I don't watch it as often as I used to, but sometimes if I get a chance, I'll pop in and watch it. But yeah. Those are like my favorites.
I remember seeing one clip with Logan Paul when he was showcasing on the WWE, and in the clip, he like jumped from the turnbuckle into the stands, like onto the table. And I was like, "Yo,
around so long that you got to do different shit now, right?"
The thing is when you go to see it live, a lot of people, people say, "Oh yeah, it's fake, it's this, it's that." I mean, I always say, don't knock it till you try it. Yeah, there's certain things, there's tricks in the trades to everything. Like the problem is those guys, like there is like some really high tech moves that you really got to train for and be careful with, because I mean, that, like I said, that night when I actually there was a Royal Rumble after at the end of the night, and I did a Royal Rumble, and I think I was like 15 or whatever, and I went out and I was there for like 20 minutes, but it was like 10 guys, and I had 2 guys pick me up and like drop me on my head, and it was crazy, you know.
So okay, so the first fight that you did, right? The fight that we just watched.
Yeah.
Big up for that, first of all. Big up for that. Right? You said you trained with that guy.
Yeah.
So everything that you did there, was it like choreographed?
Yeah, it was choreographed. It was predetermined. Like everything was predetermined.
Yeah, you
Okay,
could
so
tell. That's why when I'm watching it, I'm like, no, that's why he did good. That's why it was.
Yeah,
It was
and you know what? I'm like my harshest critic because I that was like my first one, so I just kind of, you know, I thought I could do better, but like I said, I said when I look back at it several times, like, oh, I could have done better here. I could have done better there. I mean, like, we all are harsher critics. I mean, people say, oh, you did good, but I mean, me personally, I think next time I want to do better. I think I can pull out better moves, just better presentation. You know, be more experienced. You know what to do in certain situations. But it was all new for me. And the thing is, it was like being in front of a crowd. I thought I would have been nervous, and at first I was.
Yeah.
Even like I had an entrance music and everything. You know, I came out to Nas.
What's up?
It was crazy. But next, I actually had a shirt printed and everything for me and all that stuff. So it's funny because during intermission, you as a wrestler, the fans come and get your autograph. Little kids come up to you. It's fun.
Wow.
You know, you feel like a celebrity that time.
We gotta get some
So,
shirts out. We gotta.
Wow. No, that's super surprising when you just pulled that out on us just a while ago, man. That's super surprising, man. So now with the Royal Rumble, that was not choreographed.
That one basically, we knew who they'll tell you the last 5 people. There was like literally the last 5 people that was in the ring. So when you got called, you could stay in as long as you want. But I stayed in there for a bit, and then there was a guy. I told him, okay, well, when I reach this spot, you just do this and that. We kind of figured out. He just clotheslined me over the top, and I was like, you know, okay, go back, you know. So, or he just kind of just throw me out, you know. So, you know, like I said, you at the end, they let you. At the Royal Rumble, they basically tell you who the last couple of people are, and you just kind of go with that. And once you see them all come out, you just kind of go with the flow. But in regards to our matches, we determined. They told us, oh, you had like 10 minutes, whatever, and you just do. You know, we worked our the choreograph we did ourselves. We did everything ourselves. So, you know.
Have you ever watched the TV series called The Young Rock?
You know what? It's funny you say that because I've seen commercials all the time and I haven't even watched it once. I've heard like seen clips and stuff, but I have not even watched it.
Bro, it's wicked. It's wicked. And watching what you just did just a while ago brings me to memories of that TV show to show me like how humble of beginnings these guys come from, and like it's just continuous work at these particular like levels that one day like next like a higher ranking organization will come and say, okay, you know what, we're pulling this guy from your
You're up. It's your go now.
Yes, your go now.
Yeah.
You know, it's really it's like a fun show to watching like Rock's growth, you know, like from youth to adulthood, but also good insightfulness to see like how even like the whole wrestling thing works, you know, like what you did right there. It kind of is reminiscent of what his I think it was his mom or his grandma that was organizing like that type of underground wrestling organization in Hawaii where they were from.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely got to check that show out. I just, you know, there's so much to watch. You know, like summertime, I don't really watch as much TV, but I mean, when I get a chance, I always usually save those shows for wintertime because wintertime I don't really go out much anywhere, you know. You know, in my schedule these days, I mean, gym, work, home, that's pretty much all I do pretty much, right?
So are you going to get to a point where you organize a an event where you take that guy and you pick him up over your head? Like,
Well, you know what? Depends on how the guy is. I mean, I like
I'm talking
like I
about
said.
that guy. I'm talking about that particular guy. Like, are you going to the gym for that moment?
Well, that guy is like, actually, to be honest, he was a big guy. He's actually, I actually was talking to him the other day. He messaged me the other day and goes to me, "Oh, did you this wrestling school as so and so?" He's telling me about a wrestling school I could go to, and he's been training a lot, and he's on this special diet where he's losing weight like crazy.
Mhm.
So he's getting back in shape. He might want to do one more match again because he originally retired. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what he weighs at. I don't know. I can. I've been pushing the weights. I mean, I work out, like I tell you. I work out 5 days a week. I'm up at like 4:30 in the morning. I work out 4:30 in the morning, 5 days a week. So, you know,
what motivates you to work out?
I just I just, you know what, I've always, a healthy lifestyle has always been part of my life. Part of my life. I mean, I played soccer for 13 years. I coached. I've always been active. I always had an active lifestyle, and gym was always a part of my life. I mean, at one time when I couldn't play even I did when I played soccer, and I stopped playing. Gym was like, I always went to the gym. Like, gym was always, I was always part of me. So the thing is these days when I work, because I work long hours, some days after working long hours, it came to a point where there was a time I used to work work from 7 to like 5:30 every day, and then go to the gym. And then by the time I get home, I'm like dead tired. And I basically shower, just go to bed. But I said to myself, like, I wanted, sometimes when you go to the gym, it's too busy. All right. A lot of kids, these days, just they go to the gym. They're not really working out. They're posing. They're taking pictures, TikToking, whatever the case is. So I just, it came to a point where I said, you know what, I wanted to change my routine. And so I said to myself, well, you know what, I'll try. My buddy Tony and I work with, will start going in the mornings. And he said, oh, when do you try in the mornings? And I tell you, it was hard at first. I always say, like, some people say, oh, you're crazy to go to the gym so early, but it's all about developing a routine. I mean, anybody can do it. It's just a matter, you got to develop a routine. I'll tell you first, the first week is very hard. First week or two is hard, but once you get that routine going, then it's like clockwork. So yeah, like 3:45, I get up every morning, and it's like sometimes I get up for my alarm, and I just, I get my stuff ready. Boom, I just pack my bag the night before, and then boom, I go to the gym. 4:15. That was my buddy Tony. Go to the gym, work out for an hour and a half, and after that, take a shower, get ready for work, and after work I go. So, I mean, it's just routine.
Bed, man. What time do you go to bed?
No, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'll be going to bed after this. I'm
Right
good.
Right after this, you're gone.
But you know what? I just
he was in bed. He put on a t-shirt for this.
No,
he turned on
but
the light and everything.
no, to be honest, usually I'm in bed, but there's some nights when you guys are on, I always like to, I enjoy your show, so I tend to sometimes sleep. I'll sleep a little bit later. I'll sacrifice the hour or two just to watch your show. Believe it or not, guys, I appreciate you guys.
Man,
you guys do an amazing job. I love your show. You guys keep up the good work. I just want to kudos to you guys, because I mean, and congratulations again. I mean, I know we've said it before, but your 100 episodes, that's a big milestone, because a lot of people, believe it or not, with the just the following you have, a lot of people don't have a big following to what you guys have, up to like 100 friggin' episodes. So that being said, is a milestone. It just shows that the amount of respect and appreciation that people have for your hard work that you guys put in day out each week. And that's kudos to you guys. Just keep up the good work. I'm sure, we'll be here at 1,000. Trust me. I truly believe it, because, you guys are just, really good people. I appreciate you guys and everything you guys do. I would say this is the best part of Twitch, because I would say is a blessing, because it's people like these good people like you guys that I never met or never knew, and then through just through the pandemic, I would say was a blessing, because if it didn't happen, I don't even think we all of us wouldn't even meet each other.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't have even seen each other or come together. And
Right.
the problem is even though we went through some struggles with the pandemic, it came out like a blessing, because you met such great people, right? So and here we are, like, go on boat cruises together, party together, and we have the greatest times. So it's like,
Yeah.
the family you never had,
Yes.
you may have lost, people may have lost their jobs and everything, and God bless those souls, family members and stuff. But the good part about it is you gained you got to meet a whole bunch of friends and family or even like friends that you call your family, or sad to say, or even you can call your family, because at the end of the day, I mean, it just, it's all about building relationships and meeting good people. And you know what? I can honestly say for myself, one of the best things ever happened.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And like I said, guys, keep up the good work, but keep doing what you're doing, man. You guys are doing an awesome job.
I appreciate you, man. I love the fact that you're always here to support us, man, and in every aspect of this
Oh yeah, for
this
sure.
journey that we're on. Like you said, we're here on Tuesdays, and you're here and you're supportive. We appreciate it. There's many different streamers that do different things, and you're supporting them as well. You show up for the drift. Mulcair, I know you're not around the corner. You're coming from ways. So when
I come from Cambridge, man. Like, people say, "Oh, you live so far." You know what? At the end of the day, I mean, I see it as a, it's a reward for me, because you work all day. I mean, they say life is short. You sometimes you have to, you have to, it can't be all work and no play. I mean, there's that just being with your Twitch family and just kind of going out, having a good time with you guys is like a reward for me. So I appreciate you guys and everything you guys do, like I said, and all the people in the chat, because like I said, I've met some amazing people through Twitch, and I'm very thankful and grateful for meeting them. So it's very rewarding for me, and I look forward to it, right? There's so many events that always happen. You're like, oh my gosh, you want to go to that. But I mean, you just, you do what you can.
Yeah.
But,
wisely.
Say again?
No, I say you got to choose wisely with all the events that are.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. It's true. You do your best. But,
Big shouts out to the Twitch family. Big shouts to all y'all.
No, but it's true about the Twitch people, right? There's people that you could have, like, if we're in the multiverse, right? There's some universe where we're just walking by each other downtown somewhere and never, you know what I mean, and just never have an idea. And because of all because all that happened, it's just
you know what?
People like the music, like it's just
you know what? One of the most amazing things to do is the fact that when you think about it, one time all of us were talking to each other on Twitch. And then the thing is we all got to know each other, but we never met each other. And the moment when you actually meet that person that you've been talking to for the longest time, making, connections and just kind of building relationship is like amazing. Because I mean, you're like, oh my gosh, this is T.Hotshot. Holy shit! It's almost like you see a celebrity. You're like, holy shit! Like, finally get to see him.
He's short and skinny.
Oh shit! Like, oh shit! Couture life. Like, oh shit! I see him all the time, and you know what, Couture. I still remember the time when you used to do your workouts like 6 a.m.
Okay.
And then it was like sometimes I'll be like, oh, he's on at 6, so I see you do your push-ups. You'd have a different routine every day. You do your skip rope and all that stuff, your resistant bands and stuff, But I'm like, shit, man, this guy's like, But I mean, at the end of the day, I said, like, everybody will find their routine to do what they got to do. It's just, you had your routine to do, and everybody has the routine to do what they got to do, right? So, when you want to do it, you do it. You find a way, right?
It was all just all just like a method of trying to, you know, create connection with people during that time, you know, because at that time we were all locked down, and I was like, you know, just
That's what we
something that
did. That's what we did. We
right.
twitched, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember you'd be on Twitch from like morning until night, just not even necessarily rating people, but there was just always somebody on, and then you'd be
I
like
think
saying,
I think that was a kind of a blessing for everybody during all the madness. That was kind of people's escape because I mean, with all everything going on, you know, going through all the, you know, if you're losing your job, whatever, or someone like was laid off, or they're going through a hard time, that even if you followed somebody for an hour or whatever, that kind of just, you know, it brought a time in your life for you to, you know, put a smile on somebody's face or just kind of just take your mind off things. You know what I mean? So to me, I think that was like a blessing in disguise, despite all the, you know, that was going on.
Yes, yes.
"That's good stuff." Well, Lyndon, since you've made it this long, you got to make it like 2.5 more minutes with us. Because in 2.5 minutes, it's gonna be.
I want to share something.
You're
So-
not sharing nothing right now. Yeah,
In-
you're
in-
sharing 30 seconds or less, yo. You're so stupid.
About 40 episodes ago, we had DJ Channel 9 on, and we got into a conversation about wine and gifting wine. And he said, he asked the question, he posed the question: when you gift wine to someone, do you write your name on it or not? Or do you label it? And he goes, he labels it because when you label it, they can't regift it.
Yeah.
On Sunday, Channel 9 brought me an Italian wine. He says, I don't really know how it tastes, but I heard it's good. But on it says, let's see. Anyways, on it says, "Happy birthday, Couture."
Nice.
So none of y'all could get this regifted. You got Mr. 9.
Channel 9 was DJing at Francis party. Anyways, it is now 11:09 and 45 seconds. Lyndon, as you know, at 11:11, we're going to do the good juju thing. But I got enough time to say, everybody, thank you for being here. This was quite a nice surprise to have Lyndon on, to be on the YouTube. So if you just got here, man, you got to rewind it back. You'll see Lyndon in the ring, in the squared circle, getting down. So check that out. And then when he's ready to wrestle again, he's gonna come.
Trust me, I'll let you guys know. Don't worry, I'll let you
let
know.
us all know so that we all just come there, make noise, and turn you into the main.
We'll turn exactly. Yeah, we'll push it.
Maybe I'll make it a Twitch event.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. So
you guys could be the broadcasters.
Here we go then. So everybody, for 11:11, you're gonna throw in your good juju toward Lyndon becoming the WWE heavyweight champion of the world. All right. That we're gonna manifest that right now. We're gonna manifest that shit because anybody can do it. You just gotta go and you gotta do it. It's now 11:11.
Let's go.
Again, everybody that's here, thank you. It's July, everybody. Just for the record, we are definitely into the second half of 2023. So, yeah, Linda, once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support throughout from the get-go.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. It's always a pleasure to see you guys, man.
Happy 4th to the Americans. There's got to be some Americans around here, maybe.
That's true.
Happy
4th of July, y'all.
America. America. Big up to that, I guess. Just hail up the Americans. Then I got some fam in America, right? Yeah. Episode 101 is about to be in the books. And everybody breathe it in. And then it is now 11:12. You can breathe that shit out. Yeah. All right.
What an amazing, pleasant end to this Episode 101, Linden, LA Mall Care. So LA Mall Care is your fighting name.
Yes, that is that. Where do you think I got my Twitch handle from? Haha. Hint, hint.
Oh,
Now you see everything connects.
now we know
Wicked,
this.
wicked,
You heard it here first.
wicked.
Exclusive pizza in the break room.
Exclusive. LA Mall
Uh,
Care. Ha 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 ha.
Next week on Pizza in the Break Room, we're gonna have Johnny Blonde, which is a Hamilton staple. They're big in the foodie industry out here. They got a food truck. They were around when the food truck started, all that good stuff, and they are still here. And they're gonna come visit us and talk all about how, for them, it's all about the Hammer and supporting Hamilton and the people around that and the businesses in the Hammer. So that'll be cool. It's a nice little connection for me too. So we'll see those nice folks on here next week. So everybody, thank you for being here. We are going to go visit Selecta Gallus. Lyndon's probably going to go to bed because he's got to be awake in like 10
Yeah, I'm heading to bed now. I had to get up. A couple hours.
Thank you for joining us tonight, my brother. That was super awesome, man. What a pleasant surprise. And I'm glad you shared that video with us. That was dope.
No problem, man. I promise the next one will be better.
No. That was amazing. Like this is amazing.
The training wheels were on. I'm taking the training wheels off next time.
Yeah. All right.
Training wheels off next time.
All right. We're out.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Hang on 1 second. 1 second.
Salute.
That's that was awesome.
We rated out?
We rated out.